The arts and social sciences are really embracing technology these days. We're starting to do a lot more have a lot more of our resources online. So basically working the logic of a flipped classroom somewhat. So we'll have some lectures that are face-to-face, and then we'll have other materials that are accessible online with podcasts and activities that they can actually do online, making use of e-portfolios where they can actually go forward and do much of the assessment, submitting it in an online format that we can actually survey at the end. And I think as far as our technology with the teaching, we're really moving forward in that area. So there's a lot of different aspects in the new buildings that we have at JCU now that we're starting to trial, where students can actually come into a lecture theatre, sign in with their mobile phone or computer, and they can be interactive with the lecturers. So as we're lecturing the students, we can actually have discussion questions coming up beside us, and we can actually be responding to them as we go through the lectures. So it makes it a much more interactive experience for them as well. And then all of those materials are available online after. Blended learning is wonderful because you can make use of so many different strategies to teach your students. You're not just limited to doing, here's some material, go read it, come talk about it. Right now we can give them scenarios, real life scenarios that we can say to them, okay, go, let's have a look at this, let's see how we would actually cope. What would you do if you're a psychologist working with this person? Let's really take that apart, and we can do that using that strategy. We can either have people that are actually doing role plays on film, and we can communicate that way. We can also do mock counselling sessions with people because technology, the way it's going for practitioners these days, at some point you are going to be doing face-to-face counselling via a computer. So we're starting to also teach our students how to do that, how to actually interview somebody that's at the other end of a computer rather than sitting face-to-face in front of them. So it's really exciting times. From my perspective, right now, people who are educators are absolutely sitting back and saying, we are really on a voyage of discovery and it can only go uphill from here. So I think from a student perspective, because they're so savvy with technology these days, from the time that you're 3 and 4, you've got an iPad in your hand, they're born with that technology. So if we can embrace that and give that to them along with our teaching, then they're only going to learn a lot faster, and it's really exponential growth. The more we stimulate them to learn, the more they're going to want.